You need to be willing to be bad at something first for a long time before you become good at it. I guess this is the part where I tell my story on how I relate to this idea. So for a long time, I wanted to pursue content, and some of the main format that I want to do is talking head, just me talking and telling stories about my experiences in life, my aspirations. But the thing is, I am not confident in how I speak. I'm conscious on how others will perceive me, and I am not as confident in how I speak in English. Despite that, there is still a huge part of me that wants to pursue this, and I realized that public speaking, is just a skill like any other skill out there, and the only way to be good at it is to practice it consistently. And there's a saying that repetition is the mother of learning, and so again, I'm doing this challenge to myself. Last year, I tried actually doing this, but more so short form content like TikTok. Don't actually use TikTok. I thought that time that it's easier to like post TikTok content because it's shorter and it's easier to get engagement. But I was wrong. Deep down, the main thing I want to do is YouTube. So I watch a lot of tutorials, a lot of YouTube courses on how to get better at speaking, how to improve your grammar, your vocabulary, just the way you speak in general. Then I even consulted AI, like give me the fundamentals of public speaking so that I could practice it one by one in my spare time. But what happened then is I consumed a lot of books and resources, but I didn't implement all of those in real time. It's 90% consumption and then 10% of just actually practicing it. So I said to myself, okay, this is not a good way for me to actually improve that, because you get good at the thing by doing it and not by reading or watching people do the thing or teach you do the thing. So what I did was I practiced conversing with AI, because there's a voice feature that you can have back and forth conversations. And also I reached out to my friend in US, and I said to her, hey, can we have a call so that I could practice my English, how I speak in English? Because the only way to, I think the best way to learn the language is to just speaking it with other people who are actually native or using that as their main language are the two things I mainly did. Also, I got hired at a remote work. My employer is in USA, so when we have this weekly meeting, I'm forced to speak to him and I'm forced to articulate my thoughts, not only with doing small talk with him, but also explaining my workflow process. Whenever he asks questions related to my work, I'm forced to speak about it. And even though it's uncomfortable for me and I'm very conscious and I don't want to, that's actually the part wherein I am improving and practicing. And over time, you get less conscious, you get less awkward, and you actually become good at doing the thing. Allow yourself to look stupid and allow yourself to be cringe. And most important factor of learning is feedback. So you not only need repetition, but also you need to know what you're doing wrong so that next time you practice it, you're not going to do it again. And so I guess recording these types of videos, I can look back on it after and see what are the things I could improve. I want to lessen the friction as much as possible and build the habit of putting on YouTube. It's just a skill that I need to practice. Am I supposed to do a CTA at the end of this, like subscribe to my channel?